We go. I'm so happy with how that works now. Keeper rings. Two, three, four. How many? 59 rings. We're gonna need a lot of boxes for rings. Oh, I reminds me, I need to go get out of the box. Oh. You are now the ring box. Sort. Necklaces. $48 necklaces. I don't know if I can get that high, but we'll try. Hey, Ryu. Necklaces, necklaces. Well, that's not really a necklace. Okay. Somehow rings got in here. I know I had another ring set in here. There we go. I think that's all the equipment ring-wise we got. DR. Decorating rooms? Discovering rings? Death roulette. Death roulette. Yes, I will do that in my last hour to hour and a half today. Usually, that's going to be starting around 4 o'clock, 4:30. So I got time before that happens, but yes, you did happen to make it online at the time that I will be doing that. You know the box. We're doing quite well. I mean, the money isn't coming in as like it used to. Outside of that, I mean, we're enjoying life heavily. So, yeah. And that's just the matter of, I mean, I don't know why it opened with that. It's just been on our mind a lot lately. It's we are people's extra cash, and I know that. I'm not going to get any further into it because I don't like talking money on stream. That's no fun. That is no fun at all. Let's move this one over there too. I want to try to keep. We'll try to keep doubles in this chest right now. This actually is a double. I'm wearing the other one, so that is a double. Yeah, we've had a lot of good stuff going on lately. We've been having a lot of fun. So yeah, it's been good. And me and Hunter are doing great. I guess do it. Wait, where's the other single? There you are. There's the others. Okay, so let's go like that. Like I said, this actually is a double. Plus 20, am I not wearing that or something? What? I don't know where that is. Not here. It's okay. Well, I have doubles of you. Do I have room for? I have room for one more double. Okay, so you go in here as a double then. Done. Wait, was? See, this is why I was sorting it. But oh, wait, that's not a double. Okay, how's it look now? I was sorting them up and down because then it would be guaranteed doubles, but okay, that's actually fine like that. Wait, it's still off. Why is it? You're not double. You are a double. There. That makes me feel better. Okay, now let's go ahead and put the wall up. Close enough. I can also get some other stuff in there too. We have some accessories and stuff like that that we can put onto the pet rock. Oh, that's an accessory. Okay. We need to sort some of the stuff in there. I should probably do weaponry and accessories in there too. Let's start with, okay, this is something else. This is, we're putting together pieces of something. Okay, equipment. This is for crafting something later on. Equipment. This is going onto a slot of display. That's for crafting something later on. Offhand equipment, right? Yeah, offhand equipment. That's an offhand. Equipment, that's a light. So we got lights, we got bags. This accessory thing, that's an accessory, that's an offhand. Bag. A light. I really love one of the things, I love this table. This was one of the smartest things that they could have added to this game. Because it gives me a reason to keep things. Before, like, there's no reason to keep the old bags. There's no reason to keep the old lights. There's no reason to keep the old accessories. There's no reason to keep the old armor, because none of it is relevant later on. You find the next tier, and even if you don't really like what it does, it is significantly better than what you had, so you need to upgrade. Now, you can find something where you like the general thing that the equipment does and bring it up to tier. And I love that. I wish more games did that. It's brilliant. It's freaking brilliant. And I'm hungry, evidently, so let's eat. Okay, so this is going to be equipment, I think. See how it sorts it. Oh, and this. Yeah, it's going to go here. Our towel. It's important. This, I think, this is like crafting in here. This should be like a hidden chest. Get a chest to hide there. The only problem with a hidden chest is I gotta make sure that it's far enough away from the actual chest where these things are stored, like way over here, so I don't accidentally store it in here and have to go find it again later on. Like, this is just for this room. There. I know where it is. That's all that matters. Okay, now how do you sort it? That's offhand equipment. That's a light. So it's sorting it by level. Well, see, that's the thing, though. This is a world where you can dynamically affect a game. Like, if you can set something up like that and make it so that you can upgrade the equipment, and if the balance is off, you can go fix it. So they shouldn't be afraid. Let the people play with it and then fix it to where it feels like it's better. Okay, so bags, lights, offhand equipment. What I'm gonna have to struggle with next is you know what? We're not putting arms in here. We'll need an armory. I have no idea where I'll put it, but we need an armory. My only issue with this room, I love my closet. That closet is great. You missed it, Flygon, but we spent at least an hour trying to figure out how to make that light turn on and off when I step over it. Creating a T flip-flop in this game was very difficult to figure out until I searched in the right place. There's a way of doing it. It's very easy. I have no idea how it actually works. It's weird, but it works. Do I still have that set up? Because I gotta show how weird the T flip-flop is in this. I'm gonna do something up here next anyway. Yeah, it's this. So we started by creating a gigantic circuit up here, trying to imitate it to make a T flip-flop. When it's this. Okay, so this is how the things are supposed to work. This, when it receives a signal from 2 directions, turns on. When it receives a signal from 3 directions, it doesn't stay on. So 1 direction off. 0 directions it stays off. 1 direction it stays off. 2 directions it turns on. 3 directions it turns off again. So that's the logic circuit. So when I do this, it sends a signal. When I do this, it turns off. I don't know why that works. Because if you see, it's already getting 2 signals. All right, now I already know how this thing works. Let me see it. Well, I know that it works. And what really kills me is if I take this, right? It's like, okay, 2 signals here. 3rd signal makes it work. I have a signal coming from this engine down here that's creating that signal that's going up. So if we look at here, that's creating a signal. So it's like, okay, I don't need this other torch. I could take the... Turn. Okay, I'll just get an empty hand, fine. Change. 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 This is that change. How did I just change you and you're not changing? Right click. I right click to change you. Change. 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 Why aren't you changing now? Oh, duh. E. Okay. I was using right click. Okay, so when the signal's down here and coming up from the bottom to go that way, it's like, okay, so then that signal just goes up here. I could just change the signal to here. So now the signal's just going down from this way. It could change this out to be in the engine, and I don't even need that extra torch. It's just much more set. Now, it looks like that works. It's like, okay, so it must be those 2 torches were creating like a half-fist signal. So the addition of those 2 torches together makes a full signal, and that's why it's adding up to 2. So, okay, so if I remove that torch, then it's going to make it work right. And go over this. Oh, look, it's working. It's working. It's work. Oh, who reads for you? Yeah, and this one doesn't. This one's a perfect T flip-flop. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. And I don't, for the life of me, understand what the frick is going on. Why does that work, but the other one doesn't? Why is it the engine version doesn't work? What's different? What is the torches doing that the engine isn't? Well, they're doing something. They're doing something. Because that only activates when it has a signal of 2. This is a signal of 1. Where's Camcool, man? Camcool is the one who he's circuitry like compliant. He was the one who we were trying to put together the giant circuit to do the T flip-flop. He like pulled up a legit circuit, and we were pulling the parts and things out of wikis, like an AND gate, a NAND gate, a three-way AND gate, and all this other stuff and an OR gate, and we were putting it together. It was huge. I want him to come look at this and tell me, what the frick? Why does that work? It bothers me. It actually bothers me that works. I don't see Cam on the list right now. I'm sure that's imitating something IRL too. That's the thing that's killing me. I'm sure IRL, to somebody who knows circuitry, that's like, oh, it's a diggamabopper. That's a Quoto capacitor. It sends out a 0.25 signal when it's a Tuesday on the west side of town. That's why it works in this direction. I'm sure it's something that's simple to people who know what the frick they're doing. But I am so let me just do one more, because it really is so confused by this. Yeah. Because I don't... Hi, Kristen. Because I don't understand why it works. And it bothers me not knowing how it works. Because I couldn't have come up with that by myself under any circumstance. Nothing in my brain would have ever told me that does a function that makes no sense. No! It wasn't because you didn't... It wasn't because you didn't say hi. It was because you came in right after I just said all the things and had a minor rant about it. It looks like the haptic Minecraft voodoo, right? hold on. I want to go get the parts for that and set it up next to it. I could just take that one apart and put it back together again. I've done that like 3 times now, and I want to, because I'm going back to it again. As soon as Cam shows up, I'm going to bug him like, what the frick is that thing? See if he can figure it out, because it's bugging the piss out of me how that thing works. Okay. I knew there was one missing. So we have that. There is no delays. That. One normal. One light. That. One engine. But the engine I'm going to move because that's the part that's confusing me. 2 torches. Turn you. Turn you. Turn you. So the part that's confusing me, if we're looking at this one, when you go like that, so the logic gate activates on 2 and not 3. So so where is it getting its second signal? Because it's not from the torches because it's not on right now. So so you would think that they're worth half a signal. That's what I was saying. So what I figured, okay, so when you put this down, it would count as its own signal there, but it doesn't. That does not count as its own signal. It counts as too much of a signal. So I figured then it must be that you don't need this torch then. But that's the old problem. So those torches are somehow equaling 1, but not 1. So in that state, they count as 1. In this state, okay, we can do that. That just makes me more confused. I get it. Okay. I see what it's doing. Let's see if you guys can figure this out. Because it only flashed for a second. That. That is what it's doing. But this isn't like... This game doesn't show you everything. And if we didn't make that giant circuit last time, I would not know this. But I've noticed that this does not show everything that it's calculating. There are ticks that are happening behind the scenes where it does not illustrate it. What it's doing is the same thing as a... Okay, I don't know what it's called, so I gotta describe it in Minecraft. If you connect a repeater to a piece of sand with a piston pointing up under it. Oh, I'm sorry, not a piece of sand. A whole block pointing up under it. Not a piece of sand. It's the half tick. Yes, that's exactly what it's doing. It's putting out a signal and then immediately canceling it. At least in Minecraft, you can see it. You can't see it here. And I don't know why it's doing that. But that function makes so much more possible with the system because that simplifies like an entire circuit's worth of stuff to make it pulse. That's a pulse. That's a one-tick pulse. It's not even one tick according to the game. If it shows all the ticks, that it's not even one tick. I don't know what it might. It's like the half tick Krista was talking about. Yeah, it's a pulse. It's a pulse that's so fast that you can't even see it happening. You put a light instead of wires. All right, we can do that. Nope. Not every time, but it's more often. And sometimes it's the wire and not the light. Sometimes it's the light and not the wire. Yeah, that was the light and not the wire. Light, not the wire. It more often shows the light and not, and the wire is much less frequent. Yeah, that was the wire and not the light. Yeah. Essentially, yeah. It's doing its code before it can illustrate it. Yeah. But at least that explains why that works. It doesn't actually make sense. That's the other thing. Even though we see it doing the thing, it still doesn't explain why it does the thing. Because that still would count. Okay. Oh, frickin' hell. I get it. I think it just clicked in my head what it's actually doing. Okay. You know what it's doing? Oh, wow, that's so stupid. I know what it's doing. I get it now. It's so dumb. Okay. You'll love this. I think you guys are going to love this. I think I've understood the game logic. Okay. So, these torches do not put out enough of a signal to be an actual signal. What they could do is they can, like... They can't even do that. I don't even know what they do. They like, count for some circuitry, but not others. There's some things those will activate, but a lot of things they won't activate. Okay? What they do... And that's, by the way, probably why that whole... circuit wasn't working before, because they're really odd. In their current state, they do not provide enough of a signal to activate the logic gate. They don't count as a signal. But, and I'm going to do this, I think this will illustrate it. In their on state of the logic gate, it counts as a signal. So when you add a second torch, the two signals being on, when that's on, counts as the third signal. And it automatically shuts itself off. And that's why this works. Which tile? The logic gate or the torch? I'll look at, I mean, I can look at it and tell you what it says. Emits a very low electricity that is too low to power up objects, but useful to change behavior of logic circuits. So it doesn't actually tell me what it does either. It just sometimes does a thing and sometimes doesn't. But I can tell you what it does to that gate. Okay. I'm at least satisfied knowing how it works. That's as much information as I'm ever going to get out of that thing. That is really, really weird, though. That's freaky. It only counts as a signal when there's a signal from the other side. That's really freaky. I think I got Scholar's Cloak already done. That's Sorcerer. Grim. I don't know if I want to put a Grim set in there. That's what I'm wearing. That's why I hesitated. Empty. I could, like, sell all that stuff. Ah, so you're hungry again. Okay. Sorcerer. Yep. Scholar. Yep. Okay. So I could sell all that. Well, scrap all that. Wrong button. Wait. Oh, the other chest is going there. And I have to put... Wait, did I not put the lava back? Ah, crap, I gotta make a new thing of lava. Oh no, where will I get that? That's gonna take me forever to find lava. That's what I saw too. That's basically what I was trying to say. And the thing that got me is that I would have never figured that out on my own. It almost makes sense now, but not really. Put equipment that I can switch to on the top. Yeah, the order of operations makes it possible, but it shouldn't be. Yeah, it's that type of thing. All right. I can go there now. That goes here. Oh, it means I can move you now. You can now go back in your proper position because I moved things around. And I'm going to do what I was talking about that I was going to do a little while ago. Okay, so this is for bait. We want the bait. I'm going to move this over to here. And turn it in the correct direction. Okay. And I'm going to put electrical stuff over here. And I'm going to move this over next to the where the bait's going to be. Well, yeah. Because electricals are going to move anyway. I'm going to move electrical over here. The whole thing. Like that. Now I have the two crafting ones next to themselves. I'll probably move this over there too. We're never going to use that again. This, I hate this one. It's a bench that's here. It takes up 2 slots to make 2 items that you will never craft again. Unless, of course, you somehow get your stuff stranded in the middle of the ocean. I guess then you would need to make another boat to go get it. If you somehow lose both boats. This is unnecessary. We have a better setup for that now. I can actually scrap that entirely. We are automatically doing that down here. There's no reason to have that at all. I have 3 of them going all the time. Always full. Oh! Ha! I think we got a couple sets of pants and shirts. Just a couple. Alright, now are they worth more to scrap or to sell? Well, I'll just put a couple more in here so I can see the actual items I picked up. 36 scrap, 15 wood, and 5 fiber. And if I sell it... $13. Yeah, we're going to scrap that. Oh, and that's another thing. We're moving the scrap bench. Which is now on the floor because I had it full. I'll do that. There. The scrap bench is now going next to this thing. Because we're going to have stuff going into here. I need to organize this to make it so that whenever we get new stuff, it doesn't flood here. Because it's going to get all the items now, and I want it to have room to have like the ingots. Which, hold on, let's just go like this. Just at least put all the ingots in order. Yeah, so all the wood is at the end. Good. Okay, so take this, go 1, 2, 3. And hopefully whenever I craft, it takes from the top one. I can always hope that it actually works properly. But we do need that because I'm planning on getting enough stuff for that. Why is tin before... It should be copper, tin, iron, gold. You know, I don't care how you sort it. We're doing that. That makes more logical sense. That's the order that you get them. And you have octarine, galaxite, solarite, pandemonium, whatever the frick it is. Then we have the woods. I think that'll do. You did not just put that down there. Hold on. Okay. We're not actually getting any more ores in right now. It's just processing the large number of ores that we got before. They just didn't... this thing was so full and it's processing one at a time. That it's still cooking... I can't even look at it. There it is. It's still cooking solarite and it's still cooking... I think that's gold. Yeah, it's gold. Good. It puts in the top row. Now I can go over here and scrap. There. Gone. She's loving it, Galmare. She's absolutely loving it. Worst problems, right? Oh, you need to move now. You need to be a double chest, to be honest. We're going to move... This is the pet chest. We're going to move the pet chest over to here, as long as we can still reach all the parts for it. So, like, right here. Yeah, we can reach all the things. And we're going to make this door a little bigger. And we're going to make an electrical chest there. This is for building our roads, so we want to keep that in there. Along with the walls. I'm just going to keep it in the same box. There were still other things that I considered redstone-y functionality, which included the sentry turrets and stuff like that. I think I started moving them up here because I didn't have a better place to put them. Yeah, railroads. The chest is empty, we need to get rid of it. Cart, Cars. Well, that should be accessories, actually. We'll take that to the accessory area. This is a backpack. That goes to the backpacky stuff. Accessories. This is all in that same chest. Yeah, I should move the tools over there, too. Actual regular tools, not weapons, we can put in there. And I got 2 of these now. I gotta get rid of that. That's a scrap. Tool. 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 Not really a tool. That's gonna be a tool. It is a tool, but it's a crafting recipe more than anything else right now. Though I think technically this and this, that's just the leveled up version of this one. I don't think there's any reason to even have that one. I'm wondering if you take the Swift Feather and you level it up. Okay, that one's dodge chance, that one's movement speed. Okay, they do have a reason to exist in the same spectrum type thing. All right, good. I can live with that. So they actually have a reason. Now, these are just going to move down here because we're never going to use those. They're just old stuff. Yeah, she was up to 12:30 last night playing it, when she usually ends the stream at like 10, 10:30, 11 at the latest. 12:30! She had to sleep in a bit today. I mean, after she got done with Midlet, she then came downstairs and she had to sleep a bit. I wonder why. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. We only got to decide what we're doing next. Oh, actually, I know what I want to do next. What I want to do next involves... hold on, we got to get rid of this box here. Go away box. Go away box. We're going to go over here, and we're going to take some of these conveyors. I didn't put these away. That's the one I forgot to put away. That's what I got scrap, so... Scrap. We want some conveyors, and I think we might need... No, I don't think we're going to need that, actually. Might need this. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this system and we're going to make it so that the final items actually go home, type of thing. It's been running long enough. I don't think that there's anything else in the system that's going to be have to go into these slots. I have like 4 slots available for other things that stack. And rare. I've been waiting for more rare things to show up. Like the golden larva meat was one that just showed up recently. Now I got 2. I'm glad I got the first one in there, so it'll actually stack it now. And we got the Oracle card. That's a rare drop, so there will probably be other rare drops that stack that we want to keep in here, but I don't know what they are yet, so I can't really account for them. Actually, I want to take take this stuff out. Hit the sort button. I kind of wanted the I wanted the figurines to be first, but I mean, that's fine. That's how it wants to sort it. That'll be easy to fix it when it's wrong. So keep it like that. Same with this one. That's how it sorts. It's fine. if I'm going to put anything in that first... Yeah, anyway. If I'm going to put anything in those first slots, I'd rather be something really cheap like the peasant hats or something. You know what? Give me some sorcerer hoods. We seem to get a lot of those. And these will be the standard filler slots. Yeah, that looks good. Put these over here right now. We're going to need to adjust this. Okay, so I'm going to want to put those on a conveyor that goes out this direction and adds to this conveyor. Also, I think this conveyor needs to move. Hey, you! Can you shoot me for a minute? I need to test a thing. First, let's go ahead and put this down. We're going to go ahead and get a dig out right here. Not what I meant. That dig out. And we're going to put down some of these. Okay, and then we're going to put down some of these. Okay, shoot me. I need one of you guys to shoot me. Come on, you guys try to shoot me through the wall all the frickin' time. Hit me! Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Hold on. Let me get the pick. Do it right here. Okay. That is a definitive test as far as I'm concerned. Where's the wall? Oh, there it is. Do it one more time. Yeah. Does not damage that. So we could take this and move it over to here. I don't want you to break that. Okay. Now we can just take this wall. Like that. for the moment, we're just going to go ahead and put this wall back here. I'm probably going to redo the area underneath here so I can have the guys in a slightly better spot. But for now, this makes sense. I need more walls. That's why I had the walls as part of this for the conveyor building. Because they're part of the conveyor building. But I didn't have room before, so now I have room. Nice to have room again. There. Go like that. There. And now we want to dig out this way because we're going to go this direction and do the same freaking thing. There we go. And add walls to that. Go this way too. See? They like to shoot me through walls all the frickin' time. I don't know why they didn't before. I want one hole right there, so let's just go here, switch back to this mode, one quick dig. Alright. I think we're going to start from here, so we don't even need this. There you go. All set. Dadgummit. Well, let's just wait for that to go by. Okay. That makes this so much neater. I love it. Now I can just stand here. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, they're up here now. Is that everything? Yeah. Grab it. Now it's everything. Now we just put some walls here, and I can give myself a little gate. The gate's gone. Where's the gate? Did I accidentally sort the gates? Did not mean to actually sort the gates. Where are the gates? Are you in here? No. Okay, so that means the gates are either still in electrical or I sorted them into furniture. No, not furniture. I must have forgotten to grab them. I only need one. One, please. Thank you. Just one gate. Oh, hold on. Let's do this proper, like. There. I'd say that looks pretty freaking good, doesn't it? And how are we doing on everything getting shot? That one got shot again. Those are all still broken. I haven't gone in to fix that, though, so that's not surprising. Let's go ahead and break this out. I'm gonna see if I can fix that. This may be a bit of a challenge. Gotta do this without those guys. Oh, I could just go ahead and just kill them. That'd probably be easier. Get one more. Let's break this so they don't try and follow me. Go get them. Yeah, get that one. Shoot him! They just shot a bunch more of my stuff. Okay, wait for them to go through. At least they're not sentries. There's another one. You know, I just got rid of them all. All right, fine. I think we're as good as we're gonna get. Oh, crap. There. Alright, looks like we're doing good. I think this is a good system. It should last for a long time. We could now that I've taken out those top turrets, I could take this thing, extend it to go up there and back down here so you get a little bit more distance through it, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't think that's worth the time and effort. Not that. Is there a reason to level that up? I really wish when he leveled these up, the durability went up. The only thing that goes up is the amount of damage that it does if you're attacking things. Like, I care how much damage the Scarlet Hoe does. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I really want to redo this farm to be like this one. And yes, I do realize that I really don't need it. But I really want to do it. At the very least, I do need to move it down. Like this part here. At the time, I was worried about having the drills and putting stuff into the wall like that and not being able to be picked up by the arm. And I guess I should still be worried about that. Wow, it has trouble keeping up with that. So much stuff goes through those drills, it actually doesn't keep up. Okay, I guess I can't move it then. If I wanted to do that, I would need to change the drills to pulse, but that would actually probably make them worse. Just to slow down the flow of items going through it. But I don't want to slow down the flow of items. That's what I like about it. It goes fast. But the reason I care, I mean, you can see the size of that farm, the size of that farm, and that farm. They're the same size. This has been going significantly longer. This is full. That's not full. And that's not full. But there's other things I want to get done before we do that. I might do, like I said before, I might do that offline. The Cthulhu? I saw it. Thank you, Sylvie. I was surprised to see the giant spear coming out the back of him. Could not see that part. Okay, I think we got a boss to take on. But first, I need to get enough stuff to do that. We need to go over here, and we need. I've been carrying this around for a while. The scarab wing covers. We need more of them. We gotta go to the desert, and we need to get more scarab bits. It did not click in my head that this was right next to... Huh. Interesting. So this is a nest full of those that was full of those beetle things that I had to go through very carefully because they were owning my face. And the warp point just happens to be directly next to where I think the molten mass is. Doesn't matter. What we're looking for right now is something... I'll do an area around it. That's not what we're looking for at the moment. Alright. Yeah, what I really need is I need those beetle guys. I need their wings. So that explosion goes through walls. I kind of knew that. I forgot. I kind of knew that. No, we died up here. There. I was just peeking, man. I wasn't actually going to go into this area. I just wanted to take a peek. Two shot. Have I mentioned that I'm on hard mode? I don't regret it. I should, but I don't. How? Where is it? Oh, it's left. Yeah, go get him. Oh. Oh! Okay. Oh, hello. Really wish they didn't blow up so easily so I could get the shells from them. I mean, you'd think if they blew up, their shells would be, like, in pieces around them or something like that. You can get the shell piece. No. They're just gone. Of course, with the damage that they're doing, I guess it makes sense that they're just, like, disintegrating. Come on, we need shells. he didn't aggro. I'm fine with that. Okay. Yeah, I just like getting these things. There you go. I need to bring one of these home. I don't know if I did. You are correct, Ryu. To be honest, I've considered making a farm just for them. You can... The scarabs, I know you can technically kill them in such a way where they will drop their... Oh. You can kill them in such a way where they drop their items. You need to kill them without them seeing you. Not the easiest thing in the world. Oh. Oh. Why did it have to be all the way the frick over here? That's really far away. I'm noticing that we're like right next to where that guy is. I'm tempted to just go load that up really quick. Find that warp thing, because you know there's gonna be a warp thing there. You know, let's go there. Let's just go there really quick. Okay. 3 guys right there. Oh, there's 5 guys right there. Oh, this is the thing, too. Dark stone block? Yeah, all right. Oh, dang it. There's an island here. Oh, hold on, though. I've been looking for a clam chest. Oh, I'm full. There. Dude, I don't even care what's in it. I want the chest. When you're trashing high-tier gear because you got so much of it, it just blows out. That's basically what I just did. Oh crap! Oh. the frick is dark stone? Ah, damn it. Where did the last one hit me? I didn't even see it. I was looking for the warp point to make it easier to get there. Now I don't have it. And now it's going to be hard to get to that spot. Oh, damn. Well. Do here. I switched to mid. Oh, hi. I switched to made it so that the mechanic was not they blow up at half health, but they blow up at half health when they're near you. Or something like that. And the only thing I possibly have that can do enough damage to them to actually kill them before they blow up is this wand. And that is not an easy thing to kill them with. You gotta, like, time it. And even then, you gotta, like, really time it. They'll be mid-attack, and they'll do that. Look at how many dudes are out there right now. Ow! Freaking jerk. Yeah, it just means you need to use range damage, which for a game that like encourages you to have many different types of stuff, it kind of sucks that they're like, well, the only way you're going to get this is if you use a gun. Forget your sword. Your sword is not going to be able to do the damage fast enough. Well, why did you give me a sword? Right? Oh. Okay. All right, you guys. Get him. Oh. Found it. That's this boss. I'm not sure if that was coincidence or not that he happened to aggro at that exact moment in time. I don't think you can actually get him to attack you right now. You gotta do the whole bring an item in here and use the item thing. Well, I was going to leave you alone, but you convinced me. Looking for the warp point. Try there. No warp. Dang freaking Yep. Okay. Okay. There it is. Get myself killed. Let's go walk right on this thing. There we go. All right. Just got 16 out of the 20 shells that I need, so let's go see about getting some more. I guess we'll go after a few of the scarabs from a distance right now. Yeah, let's just go back up around this way. We do. We just gotta use this. There's no easy way through here. There. Get through now. Trash. Oh, trash this. Definitely trash this. That is less value to me than this rock. Even though I can create that rock. Oh, they're definitely helpful. Oh, crap, it's late. Do this another time. It's death roulette time. Flygon, thank you for reminding me by being there.